So I'm going to be talking about Edpuzzle as a formative assessment. In as using Edpuzzle as a formative assessment, nothing is perfect. Some of the pros are that students can learn at their own pace. Teachers can embed their own personalized questions into the video, and you have progress monitoring that happens. On the student side and the teacher side, you can see in real time if they're engaging with the video, if they stopped and took a break. The Another thing that I do really like about Edpuzzle is that if the student leaves the window, it doesn't continue playing the video in the background. It will pause it and will not continue until the student is back on the Edpuzzle tab. It's easily integrated with Google Classroom, and there is already an existing library of content that you can use that other educators have put together within the Edpuzzle platform. It's also free to sign up, so that's an added benefit. You don't get as much storage, which is one of the cons that you would think as with the free account. You get, I believe, 20 videos for free in your storage library. Another con is there are no translations or subtitles that are offered within the program. You do have to find a separate video if you are trying to support your EL students. It is difficult to scaffold for all of your classes on one video. You can offer multiple choice and open-ended questions, but trying to do variations of questions for different students proves to be difficult. You have to post the video multiple places and at different times. There is no readily available teacher support because they're interacting with the platform on their own. The shared link could sometimes be unsupported, causing them to be rerouted, and they have to select their class and then the video. So there can be some tech issues there, but overall, there's definitely more pros to using the Edpuzzle platform than cons. For data collection, I usually assign an Edpuzzle for math twice a week. Data is collected in this format where their gradebook is easily readable. I give them credit or no credit based on completion, not their actual score. I use this to actually inform my teaching going into the next class. So I just need to know which students were confused or which students mastered this just based on their interaction with the Edpuzzle. So that goes into my data analysis. I take the scores that the students got and I use those to pool small groups for reteaches, or I use them to group students in purposeful ways so that when they're working in small groups without a teacher, they can help each other and support each other's learning. I also, at the end of each Edpuzzle, I ask how they felt about the topic that we just went over. And regardless of their score, if they identify that they need more support or they're not sure about what they did, I pull those students for either an individual meeting, into office hours, or into my small group reteach. It also allows for them to self-monitor their own learning and self-assess how they felt about the Edpuzzle. So I think that's really important, and that's important information for me. This Edpuzzle platform does pass the EEE test, in my opinion. The engagement is definitely there. They have to focus. They're more motivated to learn because it's a video, and they're actively engaged with the learning. Enhancement, they're moving at their own pace, so their understanding is going to be better than if they're just trying to follow along with direct instruction. There are scaffoldings put in place because I can put notes embedded in the video at certain places, and they're watching me model the math while they're engaging with the video. Throughout the entire video, they're creating skills, strengthening their listening and analyzation skills, as well as just their tech skills in general to be able to navigate and use the program to engage with math questions. So overall, I think Edpuzzle is an excellent platform for a formative assessment.